Previously.
So over the last couple of months, all I've heard is
Phonk.
Phonk or Phonk.
Phonk. Phonk. Phonk.
Phonk. Phonk. I don't know if it's just pronounced funk or Phonk.
Man, it has been 5 whole months since I dropped that video. So as you can see there in that video, we really dove into funk. I even got into the history of it, where it came from, the subgenres. We even ended up dropping our drift kit sample pack in that video, which did amazing. We even had the seal of approval by an awesome funk producer called Nissan Playa. In the comments we had a mixed bag of reviews of people telling us they really liked the video and the pack. And some people, even though they loved the video and the sample pack, they just wanted to inform us that the music we had been making was a subgenre of funk called drift funk. So with all that being said, myself and the guys over at Pattern Sounds knew we had to follow up with another awesome sample pack. So this is what it will look like once you've downloaded the pack. It comes with 10 projects, which is basically stems and MIDI that make up one loop. In this pack we tried to be more broad with the funk subgenres, so every loop won't be that really fast paced cowbell that you typically hear in drift funk. Some of them have that fast-paced cowbell like drift funk, but then others will have that kind of house dance, kind of kick snare type of bounce as well. And some of them don't have cowbells at all. So we include the MIDI and stems just in case you like a particular part of the loop but don't like the other parts or don't want to use the other parts, or if you want to kind of structure it differently as well. So say if you like the keys of that one, you can just use the keys and build another production around it, or maybe you just like the drums. You can use the drums in a different production altogether. We include the midis in case you like the melody but you want to add your own sounds from your collection instead of using ours, which is completely fine. Oh, and by the way, if you do need some sounds, we have included some one-shots as well to get you started. Just simply grab a MIDI and then grab a one-shot, and there you have a melody with a new sound in there. You could even break away from the funk genre with these melodies, like you could make regular trap beats with these melodies as well. Just to show you guys how easy it is to get started making funk beats with this pack, I'm going to throw a little loop together for you right now. So the project I decided to use first is this melted face one here. By the way, each project comes with the key and BPM as well. That's pretty standard at this point with our packs. I threw all of the stems in there and kind of structured it. Exchanged the original 808 sound for my own. By the way, this Ramzoid 808 cooker is a really good VST plugin for bass. I find it really works a lot with funk as well, as it's got like a dirty section and a weird section in there for that kind of saturated type of bass that's typical in funk. Even though I strictly didn't stick with the 808 pattern, it was good to have the MIDI there as kind of like a bass line, and then I just matched the kicks up with the 808 pattern. Added some drums and effects. But other than that, the job's a good and the quality is already there within the sounds that we've provided. So yeah, this is the first beat I came up with using the Face Melt project.
that shit that make your face melt. This that shit that make this that shit that make your face melt. Make your face melt.
So in my last video I said to you guys, if you comment below Bison, I'll give you a shout out in my next video. Well, this is that next video and here are the people that commented. If you would like a shout out in my next video, all you have to do right now is click like on this video, and in the comment section below just comment Phonk me and I'll give you a shout out in my next video. But please bear in mind it is the first 20 people that comment that will get a shout out. Now let's get back into it. So the next project I used is Bounce. The main melody was already kind of spacey. We're at 125 by the way, but the main melody was already kind of spacey, but I wanted it to sound very atmospheric, so I popped on a poly space, just the default one, but turned the dry wet knob up a little bit. I added a poly space on the Vox as well. Same again with the bass line. I switched out the original bass line for one of the Ramside 808 cookout bass lines. Once again, really helped having the MIDI as like a bass line to work with, so I knew what the key was and what notes to use. Simply just matched up all of my kicks with the 808. Added some drums but no effects to this one. Kept it pretty clean. The actual main sound there is from the Cold Start project file within this pack as well. I pretty much just stole the hi-hat from that. And that's it. This one's more of just a loop, no real effects in there or drops or real structure at this point, but I thought this sounded really good. What's quite cool about these two beats that I've made is that they're not typically funk. In my opinion, they more sway towards the trap genre than typical like funk. Maybe it's kind of like funk trap, I want to say, if that's a subgenre. If not, then it is now. But it makes sense because funk is kind of a breakaway from hip hop, and so is trap, so it makes sense that these all kind of come together within the same kind of realm. So both of these productions took me about 25 minutes, half an hour at tops each. Didn't take a lot of time to get what I have right here. Like I said, we've done all the hard work within the pack itself to get you guys started. But yeah, this is what Bounce sounded like. So just to reiterate, the Phonk sample pack by Pattern Sounds comes with 10 projects. Each project will come with stems and MIDI. Also, we have a one-shot folder with 6 one-shots in there. Everything in the pack is 100% royalty free. If you do get the pack and make some music with it, feel free to show us on Instagram at Pattern Sounds. You don't have to, but we really do enjoy listening to what you guys come up with. Big shouts out to the Pattern Sounds family. If you did enjoy this pack, you will definitely enjoy the first pack drift kit, and the video for that is right here. And if you are looking for more videos from the channel, I'll leave one here and here as well. Be safe, be productive, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.